RKO the infamous NWO back with another video doing my WWE Money in the Bank 2012 pay-per-view review of this entire pay-per-view card. What a lackluster card this was compared to last year's Money in the Bank, coming off that huge shocker. Comparing it to this year, somewhat of a letdown. We get started with a pre-show match. Kofi Kingston and R-Truth versus Hunico Camacho. This was a quick opener. I believe it was... Oh, actually, no, it wasn't. It was 8 minutes long. Felt like 5 minutes, but okay match between the two teams, and Kofi Kingston and R-Truth got the victory. Then we had the first match of the night, the Money in the Bank, SmackDown Money in the Bank ladder match. The better of the two Money in the Bank ladder matches, in my opinion. Tyson Kidd versus Tensai versus Christian versus Damien Sandow versus Santino Marella versus Cody Rhodes versus Dolph Ziggler versus Tensai. And this was a great way to open the show. Actually, before the show started, they had a great video package to open the show. And if they showed this video package to hype up Money in the Bank, I guaranteed they would have got at least 50,000 buys, because this convinced me. I was like, wow, this is a big show when they showed this on right before the pay-per-view started. But I don't know why they didn't show it on Raw or something like this. Just a bad day for me, coughing and sneezing and whatever. We got, the first match. Anyways, it was a pretty good match. Opener started off Tensai pretty much dominating everyone, and then Damien Sandow coming in. Then Tyson Kidd looked like he's about to be the underdog in this match, but then and win the Money in the Bank. But it kept going crazy. Dolph Ziggler came in, then he got beat up. He got thrown at one point. He got thrown to the announce table, and he did like the greatest sell job ever. I forgot I had Sin Cara was in the match. I said Tensai twice, I believe. And Sin Cara did the same spot he did last year, get powerbombed through the ladder, but the ladder didn't break this time. I guess they either forgot the spot ladder or just didn't sawdust it like last time. And it was a pretty fun match to watch. And the end, and Cody Rhodes showed off well in this match. Everyone had their moments in this match, but the ending came when pretty much Christian got to go get the Money in the Bank briefcase. It looked like he's about to win, which was like, are they really gonna let Christian win out of all these lower guys that haven't been a world champion yet? And then Dolph Ziggler just literally, he was selling the spot, but I guess he didn't have enough time. So he literally jumps over the top rope, jumps on the ladder, throws down Christian, pretty much as like a zigzag type thing, and then climbs up, grabs the Money in the Bank briefcase, and Dolph Ziggler is Mr. Money in the Bank, Mr. Hashtag Heel, Mr. Show Off. Dolph Ziggler is your Money in the Bank ladder match winner for the World Heavyweight Championship contract over the next 12 months. You can cash it anytime, anywhere, any place. And we finally got the title match, the World Heavyweight Championship match between Sheamus and Alberto Del Rio. And this was a pretty okay match. It wasn't that great of a match. It was a good match. Back and forth. There was not really a sign where Alberto Del Rio seemed like he was going to win the match. Sheamus did his white noise. Did that stupid rock bottom to the knee thing. And then he did the white noise, and then he did the bro kick, and then beat Alberto Del Rio clean. So I guess there's no point for this feud to come on. Then after the match, Alberto Del Rio beat up Sheamus, and it looked like Ziggler was going to cash in. And then Ziggler came out, and I marked out like crazy, but I hit the video button to record. So I was recording my reaction, and then Alberto Del Rio starts fighting with Ziggler to take the briefcase away. Sheamus gets up, bro kicks Ziggler, but the ref still has a briefcase in his hand, and he didn't give it to the announcer to ring the bell officially. So technically the match didn't start yet. So Dolph Ziggler is still Mr. Money in the Bank. And when I saw that, I was literally just chanting, no, why? But good thing that wasn't the case. And I do think that they will be playing this up every month at a pay-per-view for Dolph Ziggler to cash in, hopefully. And yeah, What was the next match we got? We had okay, this one made no sense. We had the tag champs on the pre-show, but we have Epico and Primo versus the primetime players on the pay-per-view. Anyways, whatever. This was just a rematch from SmackDown, and the same thing happened at the end. Pretty much Primo and Epico got the victory over the primetime players with a roll-up, and they're playing up this whole deal where they're supposed to be #1 contenders, but yet now Epico and Primo are beating them. And when are they going to enter title shot? Who knows? But whatever. It was an okay match. Then we got the main event. We got the World Heavyweight Championship match. I mean, WWE Championship match, which I thought should have gone on last because they built it up like for the past 4 weeks to go on last. But no, they got to put the Raw Money in the Bank match last. So we got the WWE Championship. The main event to my eyes, CM Punk versus Bryan Danielson, aka Daniel Bryan, best wrestler in the world, versus formerly known as best wrestler in the world. And when I look at this, and I'm like, look at the momentum Punk has gone for 1 year. And when they said he was one of the longest reigning champions, I think he should have been champion like today or tomorrow. Tomorrow would have been his official 365 days I've held the belt for 1 year, because this year was a leap year, so 366 days. So July 16th would be officially 365, which equals 1 year to the day that he would be WWE champion if they booked the storyline properly. But that wasn't the case, and they screwed it up. So yeah, that's WWE. Anyways, the match. AJ came in, interfered a little bit, not interfere, like distraction in the match. The match was going really good. It was more of a brawl match versus a technical wrestling match, so they changed it up compared to their first match, which you're not watching the same thing again. You're just it's whatever. It's not the same as the other match, so it kind of made it it's different, so it was good. AJ got hit on the what was it? She got hit. She took a bump and then got taken out of the match, and then Punk and Bryan went at it, and they put on like a good, 20 minutes of straight just back and forth brawling, because this was a no disqualification match, but got changed for some reason. They went at it. It was pretty fun to watch. They brought kendo sticks. They brought out chairs. No, they didn't bring out a chair yet. They brawled outside the ring and stuff, and it was fun to watch. And then AJ came back out of nowhere, came back in the match, and then got a chair from the under the ring, put it in the middle of the ring, and then Punk and Bryan started chasing after it, and then they went at it again, and AJ somewhat blocked Punk from doing a spot for throw Bryan into the chair, and then she blocked Bryan from taking the kendo stick and hitting Punk with it. And then the ending came. It was a weird ending. Punk set up the table, and then got Bryan on top rope and pretty much put him through the table, and then pinned him 1, 2, 3. There was no GTS, no anything, and it was like, that's the last spot of the match. It was a really good match, but that spot would just seem kind of odd to me. And then AJ pins 1, 2, 3. And then AJ kind of looks like she was like Bryan was supposed to win, but whatever. Excellent match. It went almost 28 minutes long, and hopefully they do next month, but I don't think so after the winner of the Money in the Bank ladder match, which we will get to. Then we got a 2-on-1 handicap match between Ryback versus Hawkins and Tyler Rex. And when I saw this, I'm like, oh god, please don't let Hawkins lose this. But which they didn't, because the Hawkins and Ryder dominated this match, and Ryder came back, beat up Hawkins, took him out. Tyler Rex came in, and did I say Hawkins and Ryder? I mean Hawkins and Rex. Tyler Rex. And Tyler Rex came in and got the Ryback did the stupid finishing move where he marched around the ring with him. I'm so glad that he didn't do it with both of them, even if he was able to or not. I'm so glad he didn't do both of them. He just did it to the one and pinned him. And so as long as Hawkins didn't get pinned, that's all that matters. And Ryback gets his little victory or whatnot, but whatever. And then we got the next match for a 6-man Divas match. Layla, Tamina, and Caitlyn versus Beth, Natalia, and Eve. A quick little match. Whatever. How long was it? 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Yeah, it was just whatever match. Layla got the pin over Beth Phoenix. What more is it? Then we got the Money in the Bank ladder match. How long did this match go for? I was just wondering. Oh, wow. Went for that long. It seemed shorter than that. John Cena versus Big Show versus Chris Jericho versus Kane. I forgot to add, at the middle of the second match of the show, Miz came out, made his epic return. Not really that epic, saying that he'd been filming a movie over the past 2 months and that he will be in the Money in the Bank ladder match for them later tonight because he is a former WWE champion. And, which is true, so he was added to the match. And online there was a picture of the shirt posted of him on the match card on the shirt. So it was like, I kind of got spoiled for me because someone sent it to me. And yeah, that was that. This match started off just Big Show pretty much dominating the match, but everyone went after everyone. It was whatever. And then pretty much Big Show knocked out everyone and dominated. And he finally got his ginormous ladder, which they should have talked about of how he was going to climb the Money in the Bank ladder match, but I guess they didn't want to rehash the same storyline from 2010. So they just did this thing where they seemed like they didn't know about it, even though they did. But it was the return of the giant golden bronze ladder, and it was a whatever match. Jericho did his spots, Miz did his spots, Kane and Big Show were like the big men of the match. Cena was Super Cena like always, and the ending match came pretty much when everyone was fighting. Everyone was climbing the ladder when Big Show was up there, so Big Show kept knocking out everyone. And then Cena pretty much grabbed the briefcase and started knocking Big Show's head with it, to a point where Big Show was getting knocked out. But the briefcase came out, and Cena celebrated, held it up, and was like, I won! And then hit Big Show one more time, and Big Show fell off, and Cena is your Money in the Bank ladder match winner. Oh, I forgot to add, there was one spot where Miz and Jericho were going at it. Sorry, my nose is like so stuffy right now. This is all allergies. Ugh, okay. Jericho and Miz were going at it, and Jericho like clamped on the thing so it looked like he was about to pull it out, and Miz stopped him, and Jericho was just hanging on, flinging round and around and around and around. It's pretty funny. That spot was like hilarious to watch. And yeah, but overall this match was pretty fun to watch. What more can I say about this match? John Cena, Money in the Bank ladder match winner. So I guess he's gonna do the honorable way of cashing Money in the Bank, and either probably face CM Punk on the 1000th Raw to build up to SummerSlam for CM Punk versus John Cena #3 on pay-per-view, and WWE Championship. Hopefully, if that happens, God, please don't let Cena beat Punk for the title. That would be just like that would be so bad. And make him a 13-time world champion, or was he 13 now or 14? I don't even know. It's just that bad. But yeah, what is Cena? I think Cena's a 10-time WWE champion and a 2-time world heavyweight champ. So he's a 12-time champ, and then he's gonna tie with Triple H if he wins it again. But yeah, that is your Money in the Bank pay-per-view. There's some good matches on the show. SmackDown Money in the Bank was good. Raw was okay. The World Title match was okay. The WWE Championship match was excellent. It was great to excellent, except the little AJ thing. Hopefully they get one more match of pay-per-view. Make it a trilogy. Make an Iron Man match. Make it, that'll be so epic. But that's my review for Money in the Bank. Overall, okay show. And thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed my review, and that was all.